We happen to be in Jerusalem today. We're going to walk towards the Ammunition Hill area. Let's explore some of the sites of Israel. Keep continuing with these tours. We've already done possibly about nearly 100 tours over here of Jerusalem, of amazing areas. So let's explore every 4 hour mark. Amazing. Let's check this out, friends. Amazing, friends. First of all, it's a highway. We've just come from one highway to the other way. You can see various different intersections. And let's check it out, friends, over here. We'll just cross the road. You can see this going all different directions inside Jerusalem as we explore. Just filming this on a sunny winter's Wednesday morning. You can see it goes all over different parts of Jerusalem. So we've just come from that way of the highway, different parts, and as we explore Jerusalem, look at the tall buildings, the highways, so on and so forth. So we're quite near Ammunition Hill. There's every single part of it in this intersection leads to different areas as we continue these tours. And we're going to walk towards the Ammunition Hill area here in Jerusalem, respectively. We're just going to cross the road because there's a lot of building actions here. Doing some of the intersections, just waiting for the light to go so that we can cross the other side of the road, and so respectively as we can do now. We'll just walk quickly, so it's gone green. Friends, we're a community where we explore all the archaeologies, all the beauties of Jerusalem, and the target is to travel all the country, friends, over here. You can see the motorcyclists coming. We've got apartment buildings on my left, friends. I think we're quite near the Dan Panorama Hotel on my right. So there is what to do over here. We're going to walk towards the Ammunition Hill area in Jerusalem and walk towards Ramat Eshkol as we continue all these tours over here of Jerusalem, respectively. This is what a bus system looks like over here. I think we're quite near the Hebrew University also, where we actually did film on a previous occasions. It's a car park. You can see a complex here. That's a Dan Panorama Hotel, just on my right. Some historic buildings. Yeah, nice entrance to, not too sure what this place is. Let's explore the highway. Looks like another large building over here. Not too sure what that is, also it's covered. Well covered. We're quite near Hebrew University, but walking towards the other direction, towards Ammunition Hill area. Over here, friends. Anyone tuning in live, we are exploring Jerusalem, so please subscribe if you're new to the channel, where we tour all over Israel, friends, as a community. This is a bustling, nice day, nice weather. Obviously, we want there to be rain. We pray that there's rain 3 times a day in our prayers. Okay, you've got more just residential area. You can see maybe these are some fancy buildings and balconies, some archaeologies of Israel. So we're coming quite close towards Ramat Eshkol area here in Jerusalem. You can see they're planting some trees. Nice old building. Nice fancy apartments. I love the trees of Israel, especially those ones. And as we're walking here, we're seeing buses coming from all over the country. Over here. Nothing like walking in Jerusalem, friends. We've got some archaeology. Right, you've got some Sabras of Israel, friends, over here. The Sabras of Israel, nothing like it. And some archaeology of Israel. Beautiful. I was listening to a class, not necessarily a class, just a lecture of someone, and he was quoting let's say, secular poet was talking about Israel, and the guy was saying that everyone has an Israel inside themselves, a version of an Israel inside themselves, every Jewish person. Well, you can see this monument right over there. We're going to explore that in a couple of minutes, friends. As we're a community, we explore all over, we love exploring all over Israel and Jerusalem, different archaeologies, so on and so forth. See the landscape here, a few gardeners sleeping. These buses I think go all over Jerusalem. This could be like a police headquarters around here. Let's see where we came from just right now. It's another angle from this side. So let's continue, friends. Especially all this walking is keeping me fit, that's for sure. A large car park here, massive Israeli flag. Ammunition Hill is down there. Let's walk a bit, friends. We're going to go back down there. We might do another separate tour afterwards. Actually, weather-wise, it is quite good weather. Now, the train station over here is on my right. You can see many beautiful buildings here. But the train station, quite bustling and busy and bright it happens to be. You can see large buildings in the background. Just happen to be walking on the grass. You can see this pigeon over here enjoying Eretz Yisrael, friends. Well, look at that car park, friends, over here. This is like a stadium of cars, you could say. Wow, it's interesting. Everyone going to their destinations in Jerusalem. All these cars here, they're all going to probably all different parts of Israel, or came from all different parts. That's a train station, friends. There's nothing like walking around Jerusalem. It's the first time we're actually walking around this specific area per se, over here. Seeing the green, and it's nothing like walking in Israel, friends. We can do a couple more tours today. So I'm not too sure what this car park belongs to. See if we can see any more historic buildings as we walk. They're always, everything you could say is historic here in Jerusalem. It's just where we came from. There's a memorial here. We're quite near the Arab neighbourhood. Now we're quite near the police headquarters, I believe, over here on my left. You can see the tram line on my right. So we are actually quite near the Sheikh Jarrah neighbourhood. So where we did walk the other day. You can see the tram lines over here. It's a very nice day, weather-wise. We'll come from a different angle. You know what? We will cross the road here to see. This is the Nablus road over here. So I'd assume. And on my left is also Sheikh Jarrah. So very probably a lot of Muslim population there. Wow! Look at the trees here. So we'll now explore Jerusalem in its beauty. There's a police headquarters here. There's various different roads. as we can cross the road as it goes green over here. You can see just traffic going from the other side. You can see the buses, the Israeli flags, heroic soldiers. This happens to be the train station. It's actually a very nice weather, I have to be honest about that. Can't see any information boards of historic buildings per se over here, but that's where the train line is. We've got a Jerusalem flag here. Another beautiful Jerusalem flag. Now over there's the main train station. Ammunition Hill train station. This happens to be. Everyone tuning in live. Now what have we got here? I think there's a memorial here. Lezecher Chaya Zissel Brown, Hashem Yikam Damo, 2014. Just seeing some sights and scenes of the most beautiful country in the world, Israel. As today we're going to make a couple of trips. We're going to go to Ramat Eshkol. Anyone tuning in live, please subscribe to the channel over here as we explore all over Jerusalem. Okay, this is Ammunition Hill train station. Could go up further. There's we're very near Ramat Eshkol. Another area here. This I think is the entrance over to Ramat Eshkol. Let's go and finish off the video here in this monument so that we can see we've covered a good chunk of this area. Let's see, this is where we came from. This is another view of the train station, friends, over here. That's a gorgeous monument over here. We can cross the road. It's a tram line itself. Last time I was exactly by this monument was more than a year ago, I think. Possibly about 14 months ago, 15 months ago. What a year it's been, friends, over here. As we are approaching the Hebrew month of Kislev, which is going to be very soon. The new Hebrew month. We're going to end up at this stunning monument and check it out. So it goes green. This is, as I said before, quite a diverse area. Once again, this is where we came from. You can see the Dan Panorama Hotel over here. Just another view of Jerusalem. This is called the Bar Lev Road, or the Chaim Bar Lev Street over here, friends. It happens to be. You can see the nice traffic intersection. We can go green and we can explore this beautiful park, friends, also. You can see the monument right opposite me. If you go all the way up there, you get to Piskat Zev and Atarot also. Seems like the gardener just came and did a beautiful job over here of the gardening work. As we can continue and climb up and experience the trees and the grass of Israel. Look at this monument, friends. So it's a very nice park. Let's see the grass and the greenery. Jerusalem at its splendor, friends. At its absolute splendor. Everyone subscribe to the channel if you're new. Wishing you all a fantastic day, friends. Thanks for watching.